It's First Lady, and as you can see, I am in the kitchen, and it is the holiday season, and I am making something that is very easy that I saw on the internet, and it is by a recipe by a guy by the name of I think his channel is called Smokin Grillin with AB, but he made a tater tot casserole. And so I thought, wow, a tater tot breakfast casserole, how easy is that? And I remember this recipe used to be really popular a few years back with the Duggars, the 19 Kids and Counting show that I used to watch a few years back. But it's a really easy recipe, so I hope that you will try it. So let me show you what we're gonna start off with. Now the main thing, because it is a tater tot casserole, so we're gonna have some tater tots. And these are the crispy tots. Okay, so you want the crispy tater tots. And then I'm gonna have some cheddar cheese for the casserole. I have a whole yellow onion chopped. And this calls for 8 eggs and 2 cups of milk that's gonna go into the eggs at the end. But over here, I'll show you the sausage. It's just breakfast sausage. So any kind of breakfast sausage that you like, if you like the regular breakfast sausage, like the Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage, or if you like the hot and spicy, or even if you like the Italian sausage. So that's all this is. This is just regular breakfast sausage. And as you can see, it's not rendering a whole lot of fat. So that's good. But if it does, if yours does, then just try your best to drain off the fat. And so the first thing that I'm going to do while we get started here is I'm just gonna open up these tater tots. See, they are the crispy tater tots. So they're just gonna go right into this bowl. All right, so just like that. That is that. And so then the next thing I let my sausage cool a little bit. So this is not that hot anymore, thank goodness. So I'm just gonna add the cooked sausage to this bowl. All right, and move that out of the way. Okay, I'll throw this away. And I'm gonna add this onion. It's a whole yellow onion. I've already pre-chopped it. So as best as you can get it chopped, as fine as you can chop it. I don't really like the big hunks of onion, so I generally do chop it pretty finely, okay? So just do the best you can on that. And I'm just gonna give it a quick stir, put those ingredients together. Okay, so now that is that. I'm gonna add the cheese in just a second, but I just wanna show you very quickly. This is 2 cups of milk. This is my little measuring cup. That's 1. And this is 2. So that's 2 cups of milk. It's going right into the eggs. So we're moving all of this out of our way so that we can keep going. I'm just gonna whisk these. And as you can see, this doesn't take very long. I mean, like the prep time, you know, may take you maybe 5 to 10 minutes just to brown the sausage. And while the sausage is browning, you can actually, you know, go ahead and chop up the onion, and you can go ahead and, you know, crack your eggs into a bowl and get your milk. So it's not much prep time at all. So I'm just gonna make sure that these eggs are completely incorporated and whisked well in this milk. All right, and you can pre-whisk the eggs too before you even add the milk. That'll save you this step too. And then you just add the milk and give it another little whisk, and then you'll be done. But you do want to make sure that you've gotten all these yolks mixed in really well. Sometimes they can kind of hide from you underneath this foam from the milk. But the main thing to do is to just whisk it really well. And I'm giving it a little bit more of my energy here to get it all whisked in. All right, so now I have a 13 by 9 pan that I have already sprayed with cooking spray like Pam or something that will be like a non-stick cooking spray. All right, so I'm gonna add the cheese. And you don't want to use soggy tater tots, okay? The main thing to do is to make sure that you pull those tater tots right from the freezer and add them right to this mixture, okay? So you don't want to use tater tots that have been sitting out for a while, because then they may not be as firm and consistent. The consistency may not be as firm for your casserole. So I'm just kind of mixing it in. And this is this is 4 cups, which is 16 ounces, 1 pound of mild cheddar cheese. So now, really, really simple. You just kind of incorporate it the best way you can. And now it's time to start adding the ingredients into this casserole. And that's what I'm doing here, just spreading it out, trying to spread it out evenly. You can see the cheese, you can see the onion, and some people may want to saute their onions. I don't know, I can't remember if Smokin and Grilling with AB, he may have sauteed his onions a little bit before, but I like to use the raw onion because I really want everything to cook together in this casserole, okay? Woo! This is it. So I'm just kind of spreading it out. And you are gonna love this. This is gonna be one of your family's favorites, I know. I've made it so many times and my family love it. They actually love it more than they love the hash brown casserole. I'm just gonna put a little bit of black pepper, sprinkle a little bit of black pepper on the top. All right, so I'm gonna get a paper towel here. All right, so it's hot in this kitchen because I'm getting ready to cook, putting all my stuff together for Christmas. All right, so now I think we have everything pretty much incorporated how we want it to be. So the last step is to do the 8 eggs whisked in with the 2 cups of milk. You're just gonna pour it on the top of this mixture. All right, I think I've got everything whisked in pretty good. Hopefully these eggs are all whisked pretty good. All right, so now that we've gotten that, don't you love these little mixing bowls? My daughter got me these. They have the cute little handles to them and the cute little spout, which makes it pouring so easy when you have a batter or something. So I'm just gonna pour this directly over these tater tots, and you just wanna spread it out evenly, and you can see how it comes up to the top. And this is gonna have to go into a 350-degree oven. Ovens vary now, so you know what cooks best for casseroles in your oven. I'm gonna do it on 350 in my oven just so that I can let it kind of take its time and get all the way done. All right, and there you have it. This is the tater tot casserole, and it's gonna go into this oven that's been preheated, 350. It's gonna go in here for maybe about an hour, 50 minutes to an hour. So as you can see, that's it. All right, so I will see you when I get ready to pull it out of the oven. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back, and it is time to take our tater tot casserole out of this hot oven. Oh, this is very hot. I'm trying to be careful here. As you can see, everything is bubbly and very, very hot. The eggs have cooked. It's been in the oven, in my oven, for over an hour. So, you just have to watch it and make sure that it's done. You can see how it's bubbling. And we drained, I mean, it really wasn't that much fat, but you can see the potatoes and the cheese and the egg, all that has cooked up nicely. And you can see how brown this casserole is. So it's very, very hot. So I'm going to attempt to try to take it out and let you see what it looks like. Now, you can let this sit probably for about maybe 10 minutes and just let it set if it's too hot for you to handle right out of the oven. But I do like to eat it hot. And I have made some grits over here, so you know how much I love my grits. So let's just see what we can come up with. You can use a spatula perhaps. So I'll try that. Or you can use one of these strong spoons. So we will see how this goes. I guess I'll just take this little corner here, this corner piece. Oh my. Remember we had the onions and the cheese, and we had the, let me do this. We had the onions, the cheese, we had the sausage. Of course, we had the tater tots, the eggs with the milk. But this is a very, very nice casserole. So I'm just gonna get just that little bit, and you can see how everything came together very nicely, but you can still see the potatoes, the cheese, the onion with that sausage. So let me just get a fork. And I know this is gonna be hot, but I'm gonna try to taste this. And I hope you try this recipe. Shout out to Smokin Grillin with AB. I'll put a link to his channel in the description box along with this recipe. So I hope you try it. Hope you enjoy it with your family. Woo. Oh my. That is so good. And you can even put more cheese on the top if you want to when it's done. I don't eat a whole lot of cheese, but I put enough in there. It's really good. I hope you enjoy it. Try it with your family. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Be blessed.